Hi everyone. So I'm so excited to be bringing you guys some content this year. I have a whole list of things that I'm going to be getting out to you guys. But right off the bat, I wanted to start with this one because it is such an important issue that I see over and over and over again. Right now, our immigration system is inundated. I mean, it's always been overwhelmed, but I feel like it's been more overwhelmed the past 5 years or so. And one of the main reasons I think it is because how easy it is to get information nowadays. It is so easy to turn on TikTok, YouTube, Google, you name it, and find a tutorial on anything. And so I think US citizens who are petitioning for family members or just immigrants around the world are looking up things and being more self-sufficient and applying for different types of visas or immigrant visas or family petitions, etc. Awesome. And the bigger picture, but what happens when we rely on YouTube University? What happens when we rely on Google? What happens when we rely on, experiences of other people only, right? So tons of applications are being sent in every day. Right now, like the average wait time is somewhere between 9 months and 18 months for just one application to happen. And most processing has at least 2 to 3 applications to fill out. So there's baby steps, right? So what happens when people submit applications themselves? Most times they get rejected for a lot of reasons. Most times they have to be redone. Most times there's a request for more evidence that gets sent out, and it delays. And piles and piles and piles of these applications are getting on our officers' desks. And we just don't, the United States just doesn't have enough USCIS officers and National Visa Center officers, Department of State workers to go through all these applications. And unfortunately, they're going through them all and rejecting them because they're just filled out incorrectly, have insufficient evidence, the payments are incorrectly done, or when time of the interview, everything falls apart. So, one of my biggest pet peeve right now is just I'm doing these consults and people are telling me what they found on the internet or what best friend or what family member told them about this, and that, and they went through it and this is what they did. And they're coming to me to either correct their paperwork or to look into an advice that somebody else gave them. Okay. And I'm constantly telling people, like, you can't rely on what someone else told you 100%. All immigration petitions are case by case, fact by fact. Depends on the evidence you're sending in. It depends on the circumstances of the immigrant, right? So there's no cookie cutter. Like, you can't, one case doesn't fit into the other one 100%. There's no glove fit right there. So, we can help our immigration process by doing one important thing, and that is getting an immigration consultation with an experienced immigration attorney. So what do? You find that help. Tons of states nowadays are paying for like legal aid centers to provide free initial consultation. Doesn't mean they'll accept your case. I'm not saying that, okay? But what I am saying is you probably can get an initial consult with somebody just to hear out if you even have the right case, right? If you are even applying for the right application. And then go from there. Of course, there's tons of us that you can hire, right? Who have the experience, who have the skill sets, and who do this 100% of our day, right? So there's also tons of that would help alleviate a lot of this problem. But again, my number one pet peeve, one of my first videos I needed to throw out there is that US citizens, stop doing this. Immigrants, stop doing this. Stop relying 100% on what you find on the internet. It's not all accurate. All the experiences change. Every president we have changes the policies and procedures of how applications are being handled. Processing times change all the time. You need to seek help. Get professional help, but more important, get experienced help. All right, that's all I got for today. Be well, everyone.